shit since 1997. And I ain't watching up but a bunch of homies die, a bunch of money not getting paid, and a bunch of niggas out here on some goofy, stupid ass shit. How these niggas think they poppin' when they switching up? Is the bag really worth it when it's full of dust? Is the mask that you wearing just to stick me up? Or is it all for the clout that you press your luck? You down bad, now you really need to pick it up. If you stay mad cause you walking while you catching up, niggas laugh cause you think they ain't adding up. Do the math, use the tracks when you summon up. How these niggas think they poppin' when they switching up? Is the bag really worth it when it's full of dust? Is the mask that you wearing just to sticky us? Or is it all for the clout that you press your luck? You down bad, now you really need to pick it up. If you stay mad cause you walking while you catching up, niggas laugh cause you think they ain't adding up. Do the math, it's a track when you summing up. I'm brag, get cash, flow bag and beg. I work hard, long nights, need to stretch my legs. Go big, I say prayers, then I drift off to sleep. Block out the devil's chitter chatter, cause the focus is deep. Another skinny nigga made it like a frozen concrete. Got his name out the streets, cause he labeled a beast. And keep the beats on the little trees, like I'm a snoop. Off the stoop, told the truth, the only failure is you. Your name ain't poppin', nigga ain't straight flopping. The lane is seeing for the ears, you got toxic. But it even knocking. Freak don't stay popping from the ghettos to the birds, chart topping, hot topping. Viral without trying, legal with my approach. Down for the dead out, nothing, here's a fucking joke. You wanna know, then let's go. Take a shot like the rest, cause my division supersedes any ball or a jack. For my academics when I'm out and stalking the block. Beat the bullshit out the gate before it gains up some clout. You hit me in the mouth, it's jail or you dying, my man. Play pussy, get fucked, find out just where I stand. How these niggas think they poppin' when they switching up? Is the bag really worth it when it's full of dust? Is the mask that you wearing just to sneak me up? Or is it all for the clout that you press your luck? You down bad, now you really need to pick it up. If you stay mad cause you walking while you catching up, you niggas laugh cause you think they ain't adding up. Do the math, it's the tracks when you sum it up.
Every day that you put something for rappers and just my job, most involved in the shooting, being around from today's society, definitely the most dangerous job in the world.
How these niggas think they poppin' when they switching up? Is the bag really worth it when it's full of dust? Is the mask that you wearing just to stick me up? Or is it all for the clout that you press your luck? You down bad, now you really need to pick it up. If you stay mad cause you walking while you catching up, niggas laugh cause you think they ain't adding up. Do the math, it's a tracks when you sum it up.
Y'all already know what it is. You tuned into the most hated, most anticipated, most underrated, most aggravating TV talk show, vlog, podcast, whatever the fuck you want to call this. You tuned into My Time, My Grind, My Shine. You tuned into Freaky-G Live. Shout out to everybody over here on YouTube. Shout out to everybody over here on Instagram, man. We gonna let TikTok breathe for a day or two. Yeah, we is, man, because we got the Wasteland Invasion coming up where I showcase all my dope-ass artists up off of St. Clair. Everybody that I fuck with off of St. Clair, I showcase them niggas on the Wasteland Invasion. So, what's going on, Jay Bizzle? How you feel this morning, brother? Yeah, man. Y'all know I'm cooking my tea, about to get some shit together real quick. So y'all go on here and hang out. Check out this track I did, man. Talk about my grandmama, man. I love my granny. I miss my granny like a motherfucker.
Hell no, this ain't about to be no sad ass song about my grandmama, nigga. Nah, my grandmama was a hustler, nigga. That's how she went out with me. Facts. Out of off apprentice, once I hopped into the city. Had to go to work, fresh up off my auntie's city. Trying to get the bag, everybody trying to chase. Everybody wanna snuff, cause everybody wanna taste. All because I'm born up in the place, I gotta run the trap. If you from another nigga hood, just know how to act. Get clapped, push the tendencies, bring on felonies. Them straight back, the word is the bonus, gon' set you free. So I will say, son, look, you need to pay attention. The lessons that you learn now might just keep you winning. We was in the kitchen, I was sitting in my truck. Had a Tonka painted yellow and I kept it in the cut. She was doing dishes while sticking into the G. That little second off a beat, only added to the tree. Multitasking, cooking, washing, teaching, while single and black. Told me keep some money from when I'm old and eating a flat. Mama was a schoolgirl, daddy ran the streets. So Granny became my mama from 7 a.m. to 3. If she had to work, I had to cross the street to Keela. Keela had some sisters and her people living with her. Her brother and her nephew taught a nigga how to fight. My parents wasn't there, so the hood gave me life. The third taught me right, so the third bottle bite. Keep your word or keep silent, it's the code that start fights. If you gonna walk it, then walk it and show no fear. You're the firstborn, see off of the fruit on how you should live. Leave some gold for grandkids, yeah, the scrolls can back this. Failure's not an option when you hustle just to live. High up off of bridges, watch I hopped into the city. Had to go to work, fresh up all my auntie's titties. Time to get the bag, everybody trying to chase. Everybody want the stuff, cause everybody want the taste. Only cause I'm born up in the ways, I gotta run the trap. If you from another nigga, just know how to act. Come get clapped, pussy tendency, bring on felonies. Them straight facts, the word is the bomb.
So fall back, nigga. Fall the fuck back, niggas. Yeah. Hey, man, shit. Since we on some good old shit this morning, we gonna smoke us some weed like how we always do. Blessed in Dallas, that's my way. Hey, man, I fuck with you Dallas boys. Yeah, I do, man. I fuck with y'all niggas, Jay Bizzle. Like a motherfucker, man. Shout out to my nigga Charleston White and Anthony Dewberry. What's up with it, Nick? My motherfucking nigga, you know the boss in the office. Yeah, like a motherfucker, man. Shout out to them niggas, man. I fuck with Ant and motherfucking Charlie. Hell yeah, I do, man. Them niggas some real niggas. I couldn't wait till the internet brought them niggas to the scene. Yeah, hell fuck yeah, man. Shit, it's a fucked up nation we live in. Yeah, it is. We need niggas like them. If you got it, roll it, nigga. Let's go. I already rolled my shit. Yeah. I ain't got time for that shit. Gotta light it up. Shout out to my producer, Richie Sullivan, all the way over in the UK. What's happening, Rich? Baptized in the liquor, I was raised in the streets. Raised by my granny, so you know I know how to eat. Beast like a beast with no sleep on tour. My 40s gave me focus when my soul in the war. Fuck awards when I'm starving, they my gardens been big. Riding pillow talking, selling out for some head. Till bed, leave them slumped in the slumber for real. I stopped drinking, start thinking about what's really real. It ain't no wasteland mine. Mr. called me for what I've done. If they got a problem, I'ma solve it till the cops come. Run, nigga, run is what they want me to do. But since I'm fully independent, only my taxes are due. I'm the truth, not a feeling hood. Charlie never switches. Since they bitching out a mission is relentless at the point. With a nation of the wasted moving weight off alley dudes. I got a stoop to a haters level. My plans are to record. I'm all in for the moment, cause where I'm going's not far. Another person's opinion never depicts who you are. I'm in a car that God controls, and I'm calling the kid. Night riding new millennium, 2026. When the battle is the metal, when the world is up. The villains and people close, all the ones you trust. Pop the clutch, shoot the kids, and show them all what's up. We the nation of the wasted, so it's all on us. Being born in the trenches, every day you gotta get it. You level to the message, and you're walking with your leader. When you're moving on a bit, and keep your vision and truth. Cause when the gavel is the table, only one is you. Not a homie or a bitch, just your monkey and co-defendant. Niggas with more lives, wishing better behind the fence. Talk about evidence that's relevant, then leave it aside. Cause the messy shit you telling us, homie, ain't that enough. It gets your family touched, fucked up, losing some sleep. Cause the niggas that pay attention do the most when you weak. Fuck these fuck freedom, fuck my future and all. Cause it's death before dishonor when my back's against the wall. Now them shanks get sharp because the yard is fixed. And years and in, partner in the yards and shit. Your life becomes a number stitched on everything you get. Commissary, Rosemary's, the goofies that hit a lick. I'm all in for the moment cause where I'm going's not far. Another person's opinion never depicts who you are. I'm in the car that God controls and I'm rolling the kid. Night riding new millennial, 2026. When the metal is the metal, when the world is up. Your feelings and people gross, all the ones you trust. Pop the clutch, shit the kids and show them all what's up. We the nation of the wasted, so it's all on us. Facts, man. We the nation of the wasted around this motherfucker. Top of the morning, top of the morning. Hey, hold up. I knew one of you bitch-made ass motherfuckers was gonna come up in here. I knew it. Hey, Steven, let me tell you something, fuckboy ass nigga. I don't live with my mama. Don't talk about my mama, man, unless you want motherfucking ice at your house to get them illegal migrants you hiding up under the porch, bitch. Yeah. Unless you want them on your ass, you better shut the fuck up over on this platform, ho. I don't live with my mama. Nigga, it's real, motherfucker. No, don't kid with me, nigga. Don't come over here kidding. This a grown folks motherfucking channel. Goddamn right, this a grown folk channel, man. You take that kid shit over to another motherfucker's channel. Bitch-made ass nigga. It's too early in the morning for that shit, man. Too early. Go pray over your kids or something, nigga. Go in there and go kiss your wife or something. Go call up a bitch or something, nigga. Get offline fucking with people early in the morning. Yeah, oopsie. Yeah, be cool, man. Come in this motherfucker, be cool. Everybody's platform ain't no goddamn comedy show, nigga. Some people trying to really build around this motherfucker. Some people really trying to build and grow and evolve around here, bruh. You take that kid shit over there with them other motherfucking fuckboys, them that we alienating ourselves from. Straight up. Go entertain them. Don't come over here with that fuck shit, man. Y'all think I'm bullshitting? I will call ice on your ass, nigga. I call them on your ass, bitch-made ass niggas. Don't come over here with that shit. Yeah, I had to go and resort, call motherfucking Doge, tell them about these bullshit-ass foreigners all on motherfucking YouTube and shit fucking with American citizens in this bitch. Yeah, they say get you a walkie and they sent me the goddamn frequency, bitch. Yeah, I don't mind real quick. I ain't got no problem with the migrants. They ain't got no problem neither. They want free. They want freedom. They want motherfucking equality. They ain't like you bitch-made ass motherfuckers waking up early in the morning fucking with people. Fuck out of here and get into the subject matter. Y'all know what it is, man. We over in the Rolodex of dumb shit. What I formerly call YouTube. It's a university to some, and it's a fucking playpen for others. You dig what I'm saying? IG, don't be like these motherfuckers over here. For real, man. Don't be like them. I normally fuck with y'all because them bitch-made ass entertainers be over here on IG. That's why I be on y'all ass. But don't be like these motherfuckers over here, man, with that bullshit, that goofy shit. For real, get up early in the morning. Nigga, we sipping tea, smoking weed around this bitch. Motherfucker, wake up in the fuck up. So you go on ahead and you do what the fuck you need to do and get the fuck on up out of here, man. Get on up out of here. Now back to the lesson plan, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And we gonna talk about it today. The unholy bride of Satan. Because that's who the fuck running this country right now. That's who letting these motherfucking people think that they can say and do what the fuck they want to do. Because Satan said, do as thou will. That's what Satan said. Do as thou will. God said, do as I say. So we gonna learn about Satan's bitch, the unholy bride of Satan. Stay away from women like this, fellas. Stay away from them, because they birth bitch-made ass niggas. I don't give a fuck if you solid, nigga. They birth bitch-made ass niggas, man. They do. So stay away from them. Let's go. Shit.
There is the godly woman,
The Proverbs 31 woman, the
I accept your apology, brother. Hold on.
worth.
Hold on. I accept your apology. But Mr. Steven, we can't do that, man. We can't do that. I accept your apology as a man, but we can't do that, man, because when you do it, then that make another motherfucker think that he can come in here and do it, man. Yeah, that encourages other motherfucking degenerate behavior. So just be an adult when you come on this platform over here. Just be one, man, and we gonna talk like adults. We gonna be treated as adults over here. Ain't that right, Nick? Telling you, hey, Nick, you need to get over here on YouTube, man, so I can make you a moderator, man. Dead serious, man, because these motherfuckers be out of line over here on YouTube, man. I need you over here to be a moderator. I know you moderating Instagram, but I need you over here on YouTube too, man, because these niggas totally out of line over here, man. For real, they take away from the lesson plan.
Is far above rubies and pearls, according to the Bible.
That's
and
right.
then there's the ungodly woman. That's who I would like to
That's
talk
who all the
about
niggas chase.
today. There are 3 ungodly women in the Bible that we should be aware of. But
That's what all
before
the
we
niggas
dive
chase.
in, let me just say that the Bible gives us several warnings concerning the evil influence of ungodly women. Proverbs 9,
Listen up.
verse 13. In the Amplified Translation, the Bible says, "The foolish woman is restless and noisy. She is naive and easily misled and thoughtless, and knows nothing."
Let's hold that right there. That's the first woman we describing, we talking about right now. If you look around society, it don't take very far to look, neither. You can open up your motherfucking street, you know, your door and walk out on the porch. You see these type of women walking their children to school. You see these type of women with children walking down the street with no bras on and looking crazy as fuck. That's the type of woman that they describing right here. But everybody want and all that shit like that, and everybody want her. She go get them BBLs and all of that shit because she ain't naturally working out. And I don't understand that. I never could understand that. Why would you want to remove fat from your stomach, shoot it in your ass, when all you got to do is some sit-ups, crunches, and some squats? That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Sit-ups, crunches, squats. You will have a flat stomach. Your ass will protrude. Yeah, and it will be in shape. Yeah, now them knees might hurt a little bit, but hey, shit. Hey, no pain, no gain, ladies. Straight up. No pain, no gain. You think them big-ass bodybuilder niggas don't go through shit? They definitely do. Man, they tear muscles and fuck themselves up all the time. Ligaments, tendons, and all that all the time, man. That's why they be on them drugs and steroids and shit like how they do. Oh, hell yeah. Let me make you an administrator right now. God damn. I'm glad you over here, Nick. Yup. I want to make you a moderator. Goddamn right. Oh, they got you in here already as one. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. And when they get to talking that shit, just get their ass out of here. Don't even hit them in timeout. They get to talking stupid, Nick. Get their ass out of here. Get them up out of here. Just click on their motherfucking name and get their motherfucking ass out of here. All right, let's get back. Let's learn about the second promiscuous woman. Promiscuous woman that you fellas need to be looking out for. And you ladies, y'all need to be looking out for these women too, to stay the fuck away from them, because birds of a feather flock together. The people that you hang with will rub off on you. They will rub off on you. Definitely will.
All of eternal value. Proverbs 21, verse 19 talks about an ungodly woman saying, "It is better to dwell in a desert land than with a contentious and troublesome woman." The ungodly woman is the one the Bible speaks of in Proverbs 11.
What I tell
verse
y'all
22.
yesterday, didn't I tell y'all Proverbs, Psalms, Revelation, and all of the books of the Old Testament was my favorite reads of the Bible? Fuck all the rest of that shit, Peter, Paul, John, and all that old other shit, man. Fuck that shit. Yeah, them was lies about a nigga that named Jesus. Yeah, that the Catholic Church, the Roman Catholic Church, created all these goddamn lies and shit. Y'all need to do some history, man, on the motherfucking the Roman Crusades and shit. The Roman Catholic Crusades, dealing with the Knights Templar and all of that shit. Y'all need to do y'all research, and you'll find out exactly why there is a rule that says no religion. You'll find out why they tell you no. Pay y'all money, y'all get y'all offerings, y'all get y'all prayers and everything else to that religion, and you losing. You losing. Straight up, man. Pay attention.
And says, as a ring of gold in a swine's snout, so is a beautiful woman who is without discretion. Her lack of character mocks her beauty. The Bible is very clear when differentiating a godly woman. And
did you hear what he said? Character. It ain't got nothing to do, and that's what marks your beauty. Character. Your character, man. Yeah, how you treat people, how you talk to people, how you interact with society, your character, not what you look like, not that clown shit you be painting yourself on your face, man. And I'm really disgusted at my melanated people with that, man. Y'all motherfuckers let them trick y'all into painting fucking makeup on, man, which comes from the placenta of a woman. That's why they asked women at birth, do you want to keep your placenta? Most women say no. And guess where that placenta goes? To Maybelline, MAC, and all of the rest of the makeup companies and shit. And guess what y'all do? Smear it all over your motherfucking face. Smear it all over your face. Hey, get Richard up out of here, Nikki. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him out of here. Get his ass out of here. I don't give a fuck, black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, Greek. Get they stupid, ignorant asses out of here. Delete the whole motherfucking comment. Yup, get his ass out of here. Hide that nigga. Hide him. Permanently block Richard Evans. Yeah, that's how you do it, Nick. That's how you do it. Permanently block them niggas. Hit the hide button on them motherfuckers. Get his ass out of here. Get him out of here. Straight up. Stupid motherfucker.
Godly woman. So let's take a look at the identities of some of these women. The first woman we'll look at is Herodias. Herod Antipas was married to a woman named Herodias.
So was.
But both of them had been divorced. And this was something that John...
Hey man, is it me? Or hasn't all of the women in motherfucking Bible been the downfall of most of these men? It wasn't greed and power, it was the women. Bathsheba, Heromis, it was all of them. All of them, man. They was all the downfall of men. Great men. Great men. Promiscuous, not virtuous. Promiscuous women with beauty. They were the downfall. Today, beautiful women are still the downfall to intelligent, driven men. Y'all better wake up. And I ain't talking about that way. I'm talking about y'all better wake up.
Baptist objected to. John the Baptist publicly denounced their marriage and labeled it previously
and that was Jesus' cousin.
By reminding him
John the Baptist
that it was
Jesus'
unlawful
cousin.
For him to be with Herodias.
Yeah, he was.
So Herod had him put into prison for her sake. Now, Herodias must not have enjoyed being convicted of sin.
No.
In fact,
don't nobody like it.
John,
don't nobody like it. Look at all these women right now, mad than a motherfucker, because men is holding them accountable for their sins that they done committed. We ain't motherfucking punished them. We just holding them accountable. We just addressing the shit, putting it on the table, and these bitches are furious. They're fucking furious, man. We ain't supposed to say shit. We ain't supposed to do shit. See, ladies, I don't want y'all to stray away from here neither, because the reason why I speak on these things is when you got a problem, you have to address your problem in order to get it fixed. Ain't no motherfucking, oh, it's a problem and then somebody gonna help me with. No, you gotta address it. You gotta see where you're going wrong at so that you can fix that shit. So don't be discouraged about being over here. Don't think that I'm bashing y'all because I ain't. Don't think that I hate y'all because I don't. For real. Actually, I love you. And I'm showing that real tough ass love. Love that big brother, love that uncle, love that daddy will give you. Straight up. He gonna tell you the real. He don't give a fuck about your feelings. Because this world don't revolve around your fucking feelings. It revolves around principle, purpose, and work. Hard work. Straight up. Not your fucking feelings. You think that if God felt like when he was creating all this shit, do you think that if he felt like y'all motherfuckers, don't you know that this bitch wouldn't have never got completed? Don't you know that? If God got into his feelings when creating the planets and the earth and the solar system and all of that shit, don't you know this shit would never be complete? So again, it's about discipline, structure. It's about staying on the path. Stay on the path. Don't be listening to these other motherfuckers out here, man, because they put here to distract you from the path.
And his rebukes. So she decided to take matters into her own hands. Matthew chapter 14, verse 6 to 8 says, "But when Herod's birthday came, the daughter of Herodias danced before the company and pleased Herod,
So she
so
stripped.
that he
was a
promised
stripper.
with an oath to give her whatever she might ask."
She was a stripper. She was that day and age stripper. She danced for him and he gave her whatever the fuck she wanted. Stripper. That's where stripping began at. Right there. It said right there in the Bible. Right there in the motherfucking Bible. If I'm lying, I'm flying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. This is common sense over here. Don't that make sense to you? It sure makes sense to me. He just said she danced and she danced the dance so motherfucking wonderful that the king decided to give her anything that she wanted. Sound like stripping to me. Sound like stripping.
By her mother, she said, "Give me the head of John the Baptist here."
You hear what she said?
I want you to notice
You hear what she
how
said?
bitterness.
She didn't want no money. She didn't want no riches. She just wanted the nigga dead. You see that shit? She didn't want no mother. She only wanted him dead because he called her motherfucking marriage a sham. In so many words, man, this bitch a hoe, man. Don't marry this motherfucker. That's what he's saying. Don't marry this bitch, man. Straight up. No. This is an abomination to God, man. This union, man. God hate this union. Don't do it. You gonna bring motherfucking turmoil and woes to us. To us. Don't do it. He did it anyway. He did it any motherfucking way. Yeah, because he was allured by that pussy. Just like in the strip club. Them hoes dance for you niggas and y'all go straight in y'all pockets and spend your whole motherfucking your rent money, light money. I done seen it. My uncle used to be a pimp and he owned a motherfucking strip club. I used to clean up in that bitch. I was like a little custodian. Straight up. Hustler. Since I was a little boy, man. Dead serious. I done seen this shit, man. With my own eyes. With 4 of them now. Yeah, 4 of them
And
now.
anger had so consumed Herodias. When her daughter danced in front of Herod, he promised to give her whatever she would request. Herodias took this as an opportunity to take revenge on John, persuading her daughter
And they didn't like
to ask for
John.
John.
You know why they didn't like John? Because what did I tell y'all? John the Baptist was Jesus' cousin, and Jesus was God's only chosen son, or so they say. Or so they say. So yeah, it was a lot of motherfucking animosity. It was a lot of hatred involved into that shit. And they wanted John's motherfucking head. They did. They wanted his head. Didn't nobody like him. Nobody like a truth-telling motherfucker. Oh, man, hey, I appreciate you for stopping in, brother. Say there, Joe, nice of you to join us this morning, brother. Yeah, I'm just saying, though. I'm just telling y'all.
Head on a platter. Her daughter did as she requested, and as a result, John was beheaded.
Let's stop that. The daughter did as she was requested by the mother. By the mother. The mother wanted the motherfucking John the Baptist dead. So she used her daughter. Same shit they do today. She uses her daughter to put a hit on John. Yeah, you a fine little motherfucker. The king, he'll give you anything that you want. You go on in there and take them clothes off and dance for the king. Yeah, I want John the Baptist's head because we living in poverty. We fucked up right now. I want his head because he humiliated us. Dead serious. I don't know what it sound like to y'all, but that's what it sound like to me. For real, I ain't no street nigga, but I played and grew up in the motherfucking streets. And I done seen a lot of shit. That's why I had a knowledge that I got, man. And I'm able to discern it and break it down so that even a simple-minded motherfucker can understand it. Straight up.
Herodias was most certainly an ungodly woman,
Yes,
and her
she was.
actions
A hoe.
show her to be an immoral, bitter, manipulative woman.
Yeah.
John was a servant of God, but that didn't matter.
Servant
to
of
her.
God.
It's difficult to comprehend.
See how weak the flesh is? That bitch knew that man, even though he was a child of God, he was a servant of the Lord, he's still a man. He's still weak to that flesh. I don't give a fuck. But John showed her something else. He said, bitch, I don't give a fuck about your pussy. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about your pussy. You a hoe. I don't want nothing to do with you. We ain't got lambskin condoms up in this motherfucker right by now. No. And that shit that you spreading around, bitch, because there was a lot of syphilis spreading around back then. It's in history that they dug up a lot of them motherfucking them sarcophaguses. Yeah, they dug up a lot of them and they tested the motherfucking shit and they found syphilis in the bones. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did, man. So it was going around back then. This one of the oldest goddamn STDs known to man, syphilis. And they spreading that shit around right now like it ain't shit. So it sounds like, to me, that the plagues of Egypt have followed you blacks over here to the motherfucking United States of America. That's what it sounds like to me. The plagues of Egypt. Because that's where that shit come from. All this story come back from Jerusalem, Bethlehem, Egypt, all that little region over there. So they done brought they fucking sins and they woes and they curses over here to godly soil. And they perform these rituals and all this old other bullshit, y'all. They do. And y'all think God about to, man, he was mad as fuck when y'all took one nation under God, indivisible, which is the creed of this land. Y'all took that up out of the Pledge of Allegiance. Y'all stopped teaching it to the children. You stopped living it. You stopped walking it. And you think that God is about to fucking reward and save you? You got to be out your mind, man. I told y'all 5 years ago, man, to fucking turn from y'all evil, wicked ways. It's too late now. It's too late for a lot of you motherfuckers right now, man. Because, see, the only people who gonna get forgiven is the people who's doing 8 to 9 of the motherfucking 10 commandments. Not the niggas who doing 1 or 2 of the 10 commandments, keeping 1 or 2. No, the niggas who doing 8 or 9. Them other motherfuckers, they about to, yeah, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. And then we gonna be just like these people of the Bible, able to scribe that shit and write everybody's motherfucking story down. Yeah, a lot of niggas ain't gonna make it in the Bible. Just like back then, a lot of people didn't make it in the Bible. But it was people that stood up like Martin and Malcolm of our generation back then that made it to the Bible. They made a motherfucking trek. They put they footprints in the sand. Y'all niggas ain't putting no footprints in the sand. Y'all trying to wash the footprints away. That's what y'all trying to do.
Or a word of rebuke from someone else would motivate a person to murder.
Appreciate
but
you.
This is how bitterness
Appreciate you,
works.
There's one single
See,
video
y'all
that's
in
responsible
Uncle Charlie's
for
kitchen,
leaving
man.
over
We got
2,000
commercials,
Christian men
we
to permanently
smoking,
quitting
all that
the
shit,
P
man.
word.
We in
And
here
this
chopping.
video I'm gonna
That's
share
where the
with you.
money get made.
This is how bitterness works. It causes that person's heart to grow cold, leading them to become irrational in how they think and behave. Herodias hated John so much
After you got that
that
pussy.
it clouded her mind and allowed her to take extreme measures in order to satisfy her pride and self-importance. She wanted the life of a man of God simply because he disapproved of her actions. And just
so what she want him for? He's the opposite of you. What the fuck you want with him? He ain't got shit going for that you and him, y'all don't align in no shape, form, or fashion. So what you want with him? What's your reason? I remember my auntie asked one of my girlfriends that one time, what you doing with him? I was offended by the shit, like, damn, auntie, how the fuck you just gonna dog me like that? But nah, auntie was really trying to figure out, like, what the fuck this bitch doing with you? We know who you are. We know what you about. What she see in you? Hey, man, auntie still never found out because I got that bitch away from auntie. Yeah, black man, get them motherfuckers away from your auntie. You know them aunties and grandmamas and cousins and shit. Keep your girl away from them motherfuckers. Yeah, they will humiliate your ass. Yeah, they will.
The evil influence of Herodias. Not only did she commit the sin of intending to murder John, she made her daughter participate in the evil act.
That plotting and planning to kill motherfuckers, that's a sin too. Y'all didn't know that, did you? No, they didn't mention that. I told y'all, all together is 619 motherfucking rules that we as humans are supposed to be fucking following. There's 619 of them. God said that I'll wash away the other 609 if you niggas can do these 10. I'll wash away the motherfuckers if you can focus and perform these 10. And y'all got a problem with the 10. Y'all lie, y'all steal, y'all kill, y'all covet, y'all don't motherfucking love your neighbor. You don't do unto others as you would have done to you, because you'll fuck over a motherfucking then expect to be treated like a king or a queen. Straight up. So, yeah, these are the things I keep telling y'all need to worry about. And that was just 6 of them there I just named off. There's still 4 more that's left out there. 4 more. And y'all really break them last 4. Y'all really break them without even thinking about it. You break them.
She used her relationship with her daughter to her own advantage, influencing and manipulating her to make an atrocious request which would end the life of one of the greatest prophets. Herodias' actions are an example of how an ungodly woman can use her position or power to cause destruction.
So with that being said, Miss Jasmine Crockett, Miss Fonnie Willis, Miss Tiffany Henyard, Miss Letitia James, what's that bitch? Kamala Harris. They was trying to get this motherfucking woman, this promiscuous ass woman of Satan, to lead our wonderful country. I knew it wasn't gonna happen. What's up with it, my big move? Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna happen. I told everybody. I even placed bets on it. Yeah, and I normally don't even bet, but I placed bets on that shit. It wasn't going. It's not in alignment. It's not written in the motherfucking scriptures. It ain't. No, ain't no bitch gonna run over God's kingdom. Never, ever in history. It's a hierarchy, not a matriarch. Do you hear me, ladies? It's a hierarchy. That means there's rules and regulations and steps that need to be followed. Not no matriarch. Do as thou will. Do as thou feel. Yeah, it's not one of them. And it never will be. So again, y'all lose this war of the sexes. And y'all women that participated in the war of the sexes, y'all spawns of Satan. Yeah. Y'all Lucifer's daughters. Yeah.
A godly woman influences those around.
Look, y'all, all they motherfucking kids came out saying that they was demons. They was on demon time. All they fucking kids came out and said they on demon time. And they got to killing people. Then they got to making music about it. Celebrating and them killing motherfuckers and shit. Yeah, I walk a motherfucker down in a... Yeah, man, them little motherfuckers, man. Demons. Man, that nigga King Von mama fine than a motherfucker. She fine as wine, Jack. She birthed a killer. He didn't kill because he had to. He killed because he wanted to. That first kill that he got off made him feel powerful, made him feel good. So he just kept doing it. It was like a drug addiction to him. He just kept doing it and kept doing it until his fucking time ran out. Now you got all his followers mad because people like me and Charleston speak on it. Well, it ain't just King Von. It's millions of black men that's like that all day, every day that ain't even got the status of King Von is dying like that. It's millions of them over here in the United States of America dying. It's a nigga dying right now. It's 8:03 in the morning. It's a motherfucker dying right now behind that type shit.
In a positive way, acting as peacemaker and leading people toward God and the way of righteousness.
Like me.
The second case we'll look at is Delilah.
That was John.
The story of Samson and Delilah is an interesting story.
What did I tell
Samson
y'all?
was a man
What
who
didn't I name her? I named Delilah too. If I didn't, I sure had her on the tip of my tongue. She wanted the main one. She wanted to cut Samson's strength. She wanted to cut his hair and all that shit, man. She wanted Samson fucked up. And all it was is these men didn't want these promiscuous ass women, evil ass women. So this is what the women did to them. So fellas, keep this in mind when you want to know why your baby mama put you on motherfucking child support. Why she keep your kid from you. She's a descendant. She's a fucking descendant. She's the fruit from this motherfucking tree.
supernatural strength.
Fuck Africa.
But his downfall
She the fruit from this
came
tree.
at the hands of Delilah.
That
Samson
evil
was
tree.
a man of immense physical strength. However, his weakness was the beauty of Delilah. And before we take an even closer look, individual Samson really was.
That nigga was the
He
man.
was uniquely gifted
He was
by
the man.
God and did some
He was the man.
incredible things. The Bible says he tore a lion apart with his bare hands. He defeated 1,000 men with the jawbone of a donkey as his only weapon. So what was so special about Delilah that she would bring down a man
She was
who
fine.
was so mightily anointed? Well, my friends, let me tell you that Delilah was bad, yes, but she wasn't the real cause of Samson's downfall. The real cause of Samson's
Right.
downfall was sin, disobedience, and lust. And so the devil simply took the opportunity that Samson gave him, and the enemy used Samson's weakness to destroy him.
Sure
Delilah was planted in Samson's life by the devil. And don't get me wrong. In
Don't
this
the devil do that shit all the time, all day, every day? Don't he find your weakness and then turn it up on your ass? If you, ladies, y'all got a lust for a handsome ass nigga with a lot of money. Yeah, you'll do anything for that handsome ass nigga with a lot of money, and he ain't even got to be handsome, just have a lot of motherfucking money. And you'll do anything that he asks you to do. I don't give a fuck. You will break. You will break. If you allow that man to keep knocking at that door, he will come on in. Eventually. Eventually. You know how y'all like that? The door's open, come on in. And he gonna walk straight up in that motherfucker. That's how Lucifer do you, man. He finds out what the fuck your weakness is and he attacks you with it. He attacks you with it. Straight up. He found out that my weakness was motherfucking love for other individuals. So what do? Attack me with the ones that I love. To try and draw us apart. But see, what I do is I just go on my own motherfucking way and let them people deal with their own shit. Yeah, because I can't be attacked like that, Lucifer. And he know that. And it frustrate the fuck out of him. It frustrate him so bad that it put pressure on them motherfuckers to fuck with me some more because he done promised them some shit and they want what he done promised them. But they don't know that them promises are vain, man. They null and void, man. You ain't about to get paid that shit. He laughing like a motherfucker. Laughing like a motherfucker at your dumb ass.
Story, Samson is just as guilty as Delilah, as they both participated in sin. However, I want to show you how the devil can bring people into your life who appear to care for you, to love you, but underneath the surface, they are seeking to destroy you. Now, the Amplified Translation of the Bible says in Judges 16:4-6, after this, he fell in love with a Philistine woman living in the valley of Sorek, whose name
ain't that
was
always
Delilah.
the fall of a nigga? He fall in love with another woman, or he seek interest because this woman ain't doing what the fuck she's supposed to do. So he fall in love with the woman who doing everything she do, plus the shit that he want her to do. Now here come the problems from that bitch that he don't want to fuck with no more. But see, it's cool for y'all women to do it to us. And y'all don't even have the ratio of women to men that it is for us. It's more of y'all than it is us. We got more of a motherfucking variety. We got more of a choice. Y'all don't have no choice. Not for real. And that's how the devil fool y'all every fucking time by making y'all think that the grass is greener on the other side. Y'all not looking or listening to statistics. Statistics prove that for every one free man that's out here on these streets, it's 200 available women for him. I didn't say 200 good women. I said 200 available women. It's probably 10 good women out of that 200. The rest of the other 190, all bad. All bad. Well, no, I ain't going to even give them that. 80 of them might be all bad and 80 of them might be borderline. But I'm just being fair. I'm just giving it how it is, man. The real statistics will fuck y'all up. It will fuck y'all up. Just like y'all didn't know that y'all make up 60% of the voting field, ladies. 60% black women. And y'all still lose. Y'all still lose.
So the 5 lords, governors of the Philistines, came to her and said to her, persuade him and see where his great strength lies, and find out how we may overpower him, so that we may bind him to subdue him. And each of us will give you 1,100 pieces of silver.
God damn, 1,100 pieces of silver for Samson, and then only 30 for motherfucking Jesus? And Jesus was the man? Man, see, that let you know that arithmetic really didn't matter back then. Yeah, it really didn't matter back then. 1,100 pieces of silver for Samson, but only 30 pieces for motherfucking Jesus. Y'all, now are you seeing the hypocrisy that's going on within this written doctrination? Y'all looking for messages from God in his doctrination. And it's not there. It's not. All is there is examples. And if you actually look at them examples, y'all motherfuckers is living the same shit that them people was doing back then. You're ungodly. You're idol worshipers. Yeah. Y'all worship them rap motherfuckers. Them rapper niggas. Y'all worship them. Them actors and actresses and sports figures. Y'all worship them motherfuckers. Straight up. You ain't supposed to put nobody above God. Nobody. And when you put them motherfuckers above yourself, you putting them above God. Because you were made in the likeness of God. You were. With your characteristics, your virtue, your honor, your integrity, all that shit, man, that come from God. That didn't come from your mammy. It didn't come from your pappy. It came from God. Straight up. Let me ask y'all this question. Have you ever been in a situation and you just know it ain't right? You got that feeling like, man, this shit ain't right. This shit ain't right, man. That's God in you, nigga. That's the God that's in you. That's got you feeling like this shit ain't right. That's Lucifer in your motherfucking ear telling you to do it anyway. That's him in your ear, whispering in the wind. Do it anyway. Fuck it. That's what he telling you. Fuck it.
Oh, Delilah said to Samson, please tell me where your great strength lies, and with what you may be bound and subdued. The first problem is that Samson was a judge who God appointed over Israel. God had often warned the Israelites against marrying or having a relationship with those outside the Israelite community. Often such.
So why y'all motherfuckers keep talking all this motherfucking, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, I can marry who I want to marry? Nah, you ain't supposed to marry who you want to motherfucking marry. Do you know when you marry outside of your motherfucking race and outside of your motherfucking, you know, your gene line, that nigga, you creating Gentiles? Gentiles. Not Jews, not Hebrews, but Gentiles. And them are God's chosen people if you read your scriptures. They will not be cast out just because they don't belong to a fucking tribe, or they've been the outcast of a motherfucking tribe because they don't want to abide by and do the shit that they doing. They don't want to roll with the rest of the pack. Yeah, so now they're outcasts. They're called Gentiles. Don't you know that that's God's really chosen people? Those are the people that's going to make the difference in the world. Because they don't see color. They don't see ignorance. They shun ignorance. They do. They look down on that shit. Y'all better pay attention, man.
Women or men would lead entire families astray, chasing after idols or foreign gods. Now, Samson did not guard his heart.
Nope.
He was led by his eyes.
That's right.
Instead of faith.
That's right. Like most men of the day,
20 years.
they led by
This is
their
a very
eyes.
important message that I urge
Bitch ain't
every
shit.
American
You
to
know the
pay close
bitch ain't
attention
shit,
to.
but she got a fat ass.
His heart.
She got a pretty face, cute face, fat ass, slim waist. Yeah. You know that bitch ain't right for you, but your eyeballs tell your motherfucking mind that this the bitch for me. It's the one for me, Jack.
He was led by his eyes instead of faith. And so, he fell in love with someone he was never meant to fall in love with. He became yoked with someone he was never meant to. And from the very beginning, Delilah was already looking to gain at the expense of Samson.
Absolutely.
She was offered a great amount of silver, and because her heart wasn't pure, now Judges 16, 9 through 12.
She worshiped Baal and Mammon. Yeah, she took that money. See how y'all motherfuckers is weak for that money all the way back then? 1,100 pieces of silver. Today, silver ain't really worth too much of shit. Gold worth more than silver. But back then, 1,100 pieces of silver to get a man to throw his eternal rewards the fuck away. See how history repeats itself? Look at it. We in 2025 and women of the day doing the same shit that the women back then was doing. Same shit that got Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed. They still picking sulfur balls up out of motherfucking Sodom and Gomorrah right now to this day. And that was damn near 10,000 years ago. Yeah, damn near. They still picking sulfur balls up out that bitch. And it still ain't been nobody to live over in that motherfucker. Still ain't been. God destroyed. When he destroys some shit, he don't mean for nothing else to come about it. And what did these motherfuckers do? They scattered, they ran, and they took that demonic ass spirit to other lands, other places. Like they could run from God and hide from him down here. Man, is you stupid? You can't hide from God, motherfucker. He created all this shit. You can't hide from him. And Lucifer should know that he was walking around heaven and walking around down here as God was creating.
Now she had men lying in ambush in an inner room, and she said to him, "The Philistines are upon you, Samson." And he broke the cords as a string of tow breaks when it touches fire. So the secret of his strength was not discovered. Then Delilah said to Samson, "See now, you have mocked me and told me lies. Now please tell me truthfully how you may be bound." And he said to her, "If they bind me tightly with new ropes that have not been used, then I will become weak and be like any other man." Samson was having sexual relations with Delilah, so he was clearly blinded by Delilah. He couldn't see red flags in front of him. 3 times Delilah asked Samson about the source of his strength and tested him. And 3 times Samson
he never paid attention to that. She asked that nigga 3 times, "Hey man, how they do you? How can we subdue you?" And she testing him every time. Every time he tell her something, she test him on that shit. And he kept falling for it. Why? Because she was seducing him with her body, with her beauty, with her perfume. Yeah, she was seducing him. Same thing these women of the day do. They dress scandalous, put on that hoe juice. That's what I call it, that Bad B, Mian, and Victoria's Secrets and shit. That's hoe juice. They bathe in that shit. They don't even bathe in no water for real. They bathe in that shit to cover up. And 9 times out of 10, fellas, them the worst kind.
See the devil in front of him. Delilah was a temptress, and she was persistent. And I want you to notice the manipulation from Delilah in this passage of Scripture. Judges 16:15 through 17 says, "Then she said to him, 'How can you say, I love you, when your heart is not with me? You have mocked me these 3 times and have not told me where your great strength lies.'"
See how she manipulated him? See how she manipulated that nigga? Huh? She manipulated the shit out of him just to find out his weakness.
After day with her words and pleaded with him, he was annoyed to death. Then finally he told her everything that was in his heart. And
Matter of time.
Her, "A razor
she kept putting that pussy on him. She kept putting that pussy on him. She kept putting that head on him. And she kept motherfucking wooing him and shit with all that bullshit. And eventually he gave up the ghost. He gave up the ghost.
On my head, for I have been a Nazarite to God from my mother's womb. If I am shaved, then my strength will leave me, and I will become weak and be like any other man." And ultimately, Samson gives in to Delilah and loses his anointing. Now, a few lessons worth noting are, not everyone who says they are for you is actually for you.
Thanks.
Just as the Lord can send people into your life to encourage you, to uplift you, and help you. The third case we'll look at is a woman who's notorious when it comes to being ungodly. This woman is Jezebel. And here's a quick rundown of her background. She was married to King Ahab. She had an incredible wicked influence over her husbands, which include Baal and Asherah. She once purposefully tried to kill the prophets of the God of Israel. Because of greed, she took the life of a man named Naboth because she wanted his land. She had close to 1,000 false prophets who ate at her table. But I want to highlight her characteristics.
Listen.
People often associate the spirit of Jezebel with sex, seduction, and promiscuity. I believe these are just some of the fruits of this spirit. At the core It's a controlling, manipulative spirit, and it takes people captive. One of Jezebel's most obvious traits was her controlling nature. We can see this from the way that she controlled her husband.
You hear this shit?
Drink any
Do
plant-based
y'all hear
milk
this
before
shit?
watching this.
And y'all don't see it in
Plant-based
today's
versus dairy
woman?
milk. Which is best?
You don't know. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait
We
a
can
second.
see-
Wait a second. Y'all don't see none of this shit in today's woman. We done just named off 3 motherfucking women back in before Jesus' day. Before Jesus was even born, we just named off 3 goddamn women with today's motherfucking characteristics written all over their face. We ain't got to say a word. No. Because them bitches lies, they foul, and they sin. It shines. Yeah, man, I heard the word. Stay the fuck away from them bitches, man. Stay away from them. They will bring your destruction, man. A fucking promiscuous woman will bring forth a strong, God-driven man's destruction every time. Every time. I don't give a fuck. A promiscuous woman, as these 3 women of the Bible, modern fucking Western woman. And it's only 2 motherfuckers who lead that pack. The descendants of the Africans over in Egypt and the motherfucking Caucasus mountain motherfucking descendants. They the only 2. And the Caucasus mountain motherfuckers plant the seed. And the fucking descendants from Africa and Egypt do the bidding. Just like these women. Just like these women. So you can't tell me nothing about motherfucking what a real woman is, what a bitch or a hoe is. You can't tell me. They saw them back then. I can see them right now. I can. See, the ones who get offended by me saying and talking about the bitches and the hoes and standing on their ass all the time and standing on a bitch-made whoremonger niggas that fuck with them, yeah, them people, they got a problem with me because I fall like John the Baptist. Yeah, I speak down on this shit. They thought just because I hung around them that I was one of them. No, nigga, I wasn't one of you. Everything you did to a bitch, I did the exact opposite. That's why your bitch talk about me so much, nigga. Yeah. Why you can't be more like Freak? Why you can't be more like him? Why you can't? Man, he sure know what he doing. That nigga don't be out in the streets. He be at home. Yeah. I done had many of niggas, man. That's why a lot of niggas is jealous of me. That's why a lot of niggas is mad at me. I have not done anything wrong to them. It's they bitch trying to use me as manipulation against them motherfucking niggas. Why don't you be more like him? No, let him be him. I'm me. Most motherfuckers can't get away with what I could get away with. So I wouldn't suggest you be me, brother. I done seen too many niggas try the same exact shit that I do and get away with it, and the women love me for it, and they smack the shit out of you. Yeah, I done said some shit to some motherfucking women. The nigga turn around and try and say it to another motherfucking woman, and she slapped the fuck out of him. Or pour a drink in his goddamn face. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. And it's to prove the point to a nigga, man, be yourself. There's something about me that these ladies like. Let them like it. Don't hate on me. Because a nigga that hate on another nigga, man, you know, you just don't know. You remove your favor from God, Jack. When you hate on the next man in order to move up in the world, you remove all your favor from God. All of it.
This from the way that she controlled her husband and also her nation's religious views. She wanted to use her power to advance her own agendas.
Yeah.
And did so without any regard for those around her.
Absolutely.
A Jezebel spirit, a menacing spirit that seeks to dominate and control another person. Another characteristic of that Jezebel spirit is how it seeks to control or rule by fear. Jezebel instilled fear into the hearts of people, especially by murdering anyone who stood in her way. She threatened to murder Elijah, and this caused him to be afraid and run away from her. Only Satan uses fear. Paul tells us in 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind."
Absolutely.
That's how you tell if a spirit is not God.
Yeah.
Whenever a spirit tries to frighten us in order to control us, that spirit
That
is
ain't
not
God.
of God. The last important characteristic of Jezebel was her disregard for and her hatred of authority. In her mind,
Ain't
she
that
had
today's
all-
woman? Ain't that today's motherfucking woman? I ain't submitting to nothing. Can't no man tell me shit. Fuck that. And then when they get in trouble with the law, the first thing they want to do is try and weasel their way up out of that shit. They don't take it on the chin like I fucked up, I did something wrong. Nah, they trying to weasel their way, sweet talk their way up out of it. Man, listen. I don't know. Maybe y'all is blind. Maybe something is wrong with me. But I sure see what the fuck they talking about. And I sure comprehend it and understand it because I see it in today's life. To the way motherfuckers moving. I see it, Jack. Dead serious, man. Dead serious.
The authority as queen, and didn't care for Elijah, the prophet, or any of God's people. She didn't listen to him or repent of her ways after he proved God's power and sovereignty. She also taunted Jehu, the military commander of Israel's army, right before he ordered.
Not only did she tempt a king, she tempted the motherfucking police, she tempted everybody that she needed to in order to get what she wanted done. And what she wanted done was death, power. She wanted to rule. Jezebel. She wanted to rule like a motherfucker. Man, y'all should have seen what they did to Jezebel, though. Y'all read that story about her? How they cut her motherfucking body up and placed it all over the goddamn world? Y'all didn't read that part? Oh, okay.
Serpents to throw her out. This spirit is also evident in our day as some people want to chase after their own selfish gain, having no regard for order or hierarchy.
What did I just say?
It
is not a matriarchy. It is a hierarchy. There is order. There are rules. There's regulations. In a matriarchy, there's feelings and what the fuck they think. It ain't no matriarchy. It never be no fucking matriarchy. The matriarchy is amongst you and your female constituents. The way the world goes around is a hierarchy. There will never be a fucking matriarchy. Never. This world was fucking cursed when the Queen of England was running this motherfucker. It was cursed. She was poisoning the soil. She was poisoning the soil, the air, the water. She was poisoning everything while she was here. And then her son, her descendant, her husband, all them motherfuckers, they just sitting back, watching the chaos, watching the anarchy and all that shit. They sent one of them over here, what is it, Harry or Williams? They sent one of them over here to marry a motherfucking broad that ain't even from there. She's Dutch and all that other shit. She ain't motherfucking native. Hell no, she ain't one of our princesses. So he don't have no state over on this motherfucking land. That bitch a visitor. She's a fucking visitor. If you don't have one of the fucking 10 tribes up in your goddamn, in your bloodline, if you don't have one of them, then nigga, you a visitor in this land. You a visitor. And the U.S. government, they done either killed off or motherfucking chased off or mixed up the bloodline so much that it ain't too many pure bloods. No, it ain't too many pure bloods. And they sure ain't women. I'm going to tell you that right now. They sure not women. Nope. So these motherfuckers, they whole battle plan is all fucked all up from the get-go. Yeah, they tried to exterminate the motherfucking true bloodline. The true bloodline, they try to erase it with genetics and all of this other shit. Mixing genes and all this shit.
To make of these three cases we've just looked at. Proverbs 31, verse 30 says, charm and grace are deceptive,
yes,
and superficial beauty is vain. But a woman who fears the Lord reverently, worshiping, obeying, serving, and trusting him with all filled respect, she shall be praised. Those first 5 words
as a queen
should really hammer home.
As a queen, as the mother, she will be praised. The woman that's prayerful, the woman that does good deeds, the woman that does what she's supposed to do, a woman that's virtuous, not promiscuous. The woman that prays for her family, the woman that raises her family to be something in life. Not nothing. Not to be examples. If they're going to be examples, they're going to be great examples. And guess what? That's going to make her a greater individual. See, I be trying to tell them fuckboy ass entertainers and shit like that want to take the shine all the motherfucking time instead of letting they artists eat and let they artists get their shine. I understood what Suge Knight was talking about at that Source Awards that year. Motherfucker all in the video, all on the motherfucking songs, dancing all over the... You feel what I'm saying? Let them niggas shine, man. Let them shine. It makes you look better. You was the nigga who was smart enough to find these motherfuckers and sign them and take a chance on them. It makes you look better, man. See, everybody want the approval of the crowd. They want to feel the energy of... They want that. They want that. And then they get addicted to it. When they get addicted to it, then that's when destruction comes. But nobody ready to pay for them consequences. They paid for the destruction, but they don't want to pay the consequences behind the destruction. Gotta pay for the cleanup, baby. Y'all partied like a motherfucker.
Charm and grace are deceptive.
Yes, they
Being
are.
pretty, going to church every Sunday does not make a godly woman. The photos you post in your Sunday best outfit, that's not what makes you a godly woman. The Bible says a woman who fears the Lord reverently, worshiping, obeying, serving, and trusting him with all filled respect, that's
what we want.
And
that's what we looking for. God damn it, that's what we looking for. Real men. I don't know about them boys and them fuckboy ass fake ride the fence niggas. I don't know about them. But real men, we looking for these daughters of God. We are looking for them, goddammit. Where y'all at? Hey man, this niggas like me, we cook breakfast. Baby, we do all kind of player shit for you, baby. Yeah, we gonna make sure the money stay in the house and all that shit. It ain't never going out. It's always coming in, baby. Yeah, where y'all the fuck at? Where is y'all at? The real ones. The real ones. We don't want the ones that's already taken and wanna use us as they escape. No, deal with that first. Escape your shit first. Then you come talk to us Don't talk to us while you still on paperwork and you still involved in shit. Please don't do that. Please, man, because you trying to bring your motherfucking sins on to another motherfucker. Do you know that you, for misleading people, man, you do know that you get treated 5 times worse? You do know that, don't you? Oh, that's why they was trying to teach y'all niggas the multiple tables. Yeah, they was trying to teach y'all niggas multiplication, man. Yeah, they was trying to teach all them tables like a motherfucker in school. Because those are the pittance for your consequences. How many times? No, man, I ain't gonna fuck with y'all like that because that's universal mathematics and y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all motherfuckers talking about building and teaching and all that fuck shit. Yeah, listening to them 5% of a nigga. Nigga, I'm motherfucking 100% me. Man, yeah, I ain't 5% of a goddamn thing. Hell no, I'm 100% me. Man, Charles. That's what my mama named me. God named me son. He named me son, so I ain't 5% of a motherfucking thing. I don't even want to know 5% of shit. 5% of some shit, man, ain't even hitting for nothing. It ain't. Hell no. What about the other 95%? Let's go. Let's walk.
What's really
Let's
means
walk.
it's the capacity or power to be a compelling force. Influence affects the actions, behavior, opinions of others. God used Esther, and she became a powerful woman of wisdom and influence. She was used.
That's the
by
type
the
of woman I
Lord to
like. That's the type of woman I like, Esther. Yeah. She was powerful with wisdom. A woman with wisdom, and she got a beautiful heart, and she respectful. Man, shit, them type of women right there melt my heart. I ain't even gonna lie to you fellas. They melt my heart. Yeah, they do. They melt my motherfucking heart, man. Them the type of young ladies that I want to see walking around out here. Because, see, then that makes me know the grandson gonna be okay. Yeah, that let me know that when my son finally figure it all out, he gonna be okay. You dig? That gives me reassurance. The reassurance that God promised. I can live and walk in peace. Yeah, I don't like living and walking and gotta look over my motherfucking shoulder. Or worried about if this bitch set me up. Or worried about if this nigga set me up. That's why I'm telling you, I'm about to be isolated like a motherfucker. Isolated. Still got shit to do, but I'm basically like Bruce Wayne nowadays. Yeah. I'm basically like Bruce Wayne, man. I don't want to be around motherfuckers because I don't trust people. I really don't. I don't trust motherfuckers, man. These broads they just described 3 motherfucking women of the Bible back then. That is the description of the average day. One today's modern woman is the description of all 3 of them women. All 3 of them women is in one modern woman today. So, with that being said, and I'm not saying that all of the women had this shit because it's daughters of God and then there's tramps and hoes and bitches. Yes, daughters of God, which are women and ladies, and then there's tramps, hoes, and bitches. Bathsheba, Jezebel, Herodias. All 3 of them was bitches, hoes, and tramps. Bitches, hoes, and tramps. All 3 of them. And we got that in one of today's modern woman. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. In the end, you're just still a woman. That's what Anton say. But this study right here say 50% of women will be single and childless by 2030. 50% of you women are going to be childless and motherfucking single by 2030. It's 2020. So in the next 5 years, because of y'all attitude and then y'all stinking ass thinking and y'all corrupt, bitter ass hearts and your motherfucking lust for money, you gonna be single and you gonna be childless. So who the fuck gonna take care of you? You think I'm bullshitting? Listen
Put
up.
your AirPods away right now and get these
Listen up.
instead.
Watch this
It amazes
shit.
me that it's
Y'all think I'm
2025
bullshitting.
and people are still wearing it.
Check it out.
50% of women 30 and under are now childless in the West. 50%. And half of them will never have a child. And 90% of them will regret it. You know, by the time you're 30, you're already a geriatric mother. And if you're single and 30 and childless, you have a lot of problems to solve in a very short period of time.
Man.
And then you're also going to ask yourself, well, what's your life going to be like if you're partnerless and childless from your 30s going forward?
The report shows that by 2030, 45% of working women ages 25 to 45 by 2030 will be not married, no kids, single. If you think that you're going to be 45 years old, no kids, not married, and that you're going to genuinely be fulfilled in life because you made money, best of luck to you. Okay?
According to a recent
Did you hear that, ladies? Just because you got money don't mean shit no more. What did I tell them, Nick? Didn't I tell them the main thing? And I told them niggas that. I say, hey, fellas, when y'all ask a bitch what she bring to the table, if she don't say respect, first and foremost, leave that hoe alone. Fuck her money. Fuck whatever the fuck else she got to give and to offer. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. She can't give you your respect as a man. And yo, man, listen, fuck that hoe. Fuck her. Straight up, man. Straight up. And this is the results of single, disrespectful, don't want no man, can't no man tell them shit. These are the women that's trying to be the matriarchs. These are the women. Check it out. I just told y'all I come with receipts over here on this motherfucking platform. I ain't just talking shit up out the side of my motherfucking neck. No, I come with receipts, and I think and use my common sense, my discernment. You feel what I'm saying? To break this shit down straight up.
45% of working women between the ages of 25 and 45 will be unmarried, childless, and single by the year 2030. This is an alarming prediction that people should be talking about.
I'm trying
45%
to.
of working women is not
Hey,
a small
brother, I'm
subset
bringing
of
the
the
conversation to the congregation. I'm bringing the conversation to the congregation over in this motherfucker, man. Straight up. But the congregation don't want to hear it. No, they want to hear them motherfucking bullshit ass fables from over at the church. Yeah, they want to listen to the Hebrew nigga yell at them on the motherfucking street corners and shit. And then march around the neighborhood like they tough and motherfucker. Yeah. You so goddamn tough and you so goddamn powerful. Why you ain't made nothing happen for the people yet? Huh? Why it take you this long, motherfucker, to stand up? Why it take you this long? Man, fuck that shit. That's why I say I ain't riding with nobody. Fuck that. I'm riding with the Lord.
population. It's a giant number and practically means every other woman you know.
Abby said something in this episode that particularly struck me. She told the other female panelists and the viewers, we live in a society that wants you broke, single and childless, and your $49.99 donation of apathy just adds to that. Ask these women where they see themselves in 5 years, professionally and personally.
Ask these women where they see themselves in 5 years professionally and personally. For
They all
myself,
know.
hopefully I will have 2 biological children, 1 an adopted child, and I'll be raising them, which is just as valuable as if I got a PhD or if I was making 6 figures. It matters just as much, and for me personally, it matters more.
She continued to highlight that this is indeed a real problem. It's reflected in our fertility rates that show that here in the UK, 50.1% of women are childless by age 30.
It's a trap.
And that's in the UK. So imagine what the shit is over here in the United States of America. We got one race of motherfuckers who breed like rabbits. Well, no, we got two races of motherfuckers over here that breed like rabbits. Yeah, the Mexican and the black man. Them motherfuckers, they breed like rabbits. But see, one thing about that Mexican, they gonna stick together. It's that nigga that's jumping around this motherfucker like he a stray rabbit, a motherfucker with rabies or something, hopping around this motherfucker, fucking on everything. Straight up.
They do want you broke and childless. They're buying shares in cat food and wine companies, and that's no joke. Most women are unhappy and blame men for their unhappiness. We are responsible for our own happiness.
Have you ever heard about Morgan Stanley's study that about 40% of women will be single by 2030? It's crazy. Well, I did some research and I wanted to share some of the reasons why this might be the case. Let me break it down for you.
You'll see one article that says, single childless women are the most happy demographic. And then 2 months later, there'll be another one. Single childless women are more miserable than ever. It's always this back and forth. It's like these conflicting messages. And the reason why it's so confusing and conflicting is because happiness is an emotion. And happiness is the one we focus on the most because we think we have this idea that we can just, if we just find this perfect balance of like self-help books and healing and therapy and all this other stuff, that we're going to find some permanent solution to living a permanently 100% content life. And the fact of the matter is that the human condition is defined by discontent, not by content. And that's a good thing. That's a feature, not a bug. Because, God forbid, because if we were all content all the time, we would not grow. We wouldn't want more. We wouldn't build more. We wouldn't do more.
If you expect someone to make you happy, you will never be happy. Narcissists are never happy because they blame others for their bad choices instead of taking responsibility for their own decisions.
I'm drunk, but it's my birthday and I just felt like
And I tell you, all the time, I take full responsibility for fucking with the people that I fuck with. Yeah, because I thought that these people was genuine like me. But time reveals all. And it shows that motherfuckers wasn't as genuine as me. Yeah, they wasn't as genuine. No.
to get that out there. Don't fucking have kids. I love you so much and do what's best for you. Don't have kids.
That one is coping hard. It's sad. Drunk TikToking
on your birthday about not having kids.
She is upset that her friends have kids and don't have time for her anymore. So she spent her birthday alone ranting instead of spending quality time with the family she never had.
Who has 3/4 of the debt?
What?
Who has 3/4 of the debt in the U.S.?
Women.
Of the debt?
Yes. Despite making less money than the opposite gender.
I have no clue.
It's women. Who's 80% of the consumer base?
Women.
Okay, I guess women.
Thank you. There's a reason why. Hold on. You see, I'm not just. This isn't coming from a place of.
Man, listen. This brother.
It's facts. Advertisers target women because women are more impressionable and they're easier to control. Women are group thinkers. They're more involved with.
It's like a beehive mentality. You know how the bees got to protect the queen bee? It's one of them type mentalities. When women get together, man, them motherfuckers, if one of them pop off, they all pop off. If one of them motherfucking pop, they all pop, Jack. For real. This is why, and they have a problem with men that don't ride with the pack. They got a problem with men that don't follow the crowd and shit like that. Because this is their nature. It's in their nature. They get around, I don't give a fuck. They can get around their mama, their sister, their aunties, and let mama say something and go off. Everybody in that motherfucker gonna feel a certain type of way. For real, everybody. You know, like, when you go into a kennel and one dog bark, now they all bark. One dog, rawr, and then all of them, for real. That's a woman's mentality, man. That's her mentality. That's how she moves.
They're followers, okay? You look at a fashion trend, you look at a hairstyle. When Rihanna cut her hair back in 2008, every other girl decided to cut their hair. Fashion trends, typically women follow them. So women are easier to sell to and advertise to, and this is why advertisers target women and not necessarily men. They're more likely to make bad decisions on emotion, which leads to the destruction of the relationship.
Yeah.
Women make bad financial and life decisions based on emotions. They're
All
the
the
perfect
time.
target audience for advertisers. Facts. Many women live above their means and expect men to share the financial burden.
Every girl's walking through life thinking they're gonna win the lottery and date this top 1% man. He has to be over 6 foot. He has to make over 70K. He has to be attractive. He has to be a chick. What? But see, this is here. Wait. This is the problem. That sounds nice. It sounds nice and it's possible.
I'm make a confession. I got all of the qualities that a woman wants, except for one. That's what keep me single. The money. I'm intelligent, over 6 feet, and a handsome man. You feel what I'm saying? I don't do drugs. I don't drink. You know, I'm slowing down and stopping with smoking. You know. But because I don't have 6 figures, I'm not even on a woman's radar. Again, it's the same mentality that y'all got with niggas like me. It's the same mentality that you got with God and thinking that he's going to forgive those motherfucking 8, 9 sins that you have broken. Those rules that you have broken, that you have, them sins you committed, them rules you done broke. Same shit. Now you see the mentality, fellas? Ladies? Do y'all see the mentality? See, I'm speaking to y'all ladies too, because it's females amongst you. Females in your circle. Females in your family that you need to stay the fuck away from. If you plan on living for the Lord, he's a selfish God. Yeah. If you plan on living for him and getting everything that you desire, your heart, your mind desires. Not when nobody else feeding you, but what you desire. You gotta leave them girls and them women alone. Yeah, you do. You gotta leave them the fuck alone. Because I'm telling you, if you keep fucking with them, that's the reason why you ain't came up like how you want to. That's why your struggle is so fucking hard. I can speak because I've walked in them shoes. I had to leave a lot of motherfucking people alone in order to gain greatness. I did. I had to leave everybody the fuck alone in order to gain greatness. Everybody who wasn't in my favor. Everybody who was holding me back, making fun of me, talking shit about me behind my back, men and women. Only motherfuckers who even had any love for a nigga was the bitter, evil ass men and women's children. They was the only ones that had any love because they know how I expressed and showed love to them when they fucking parents was on some bullshit. Straight up. Other than that, them parents was like, fuck this nigga. Let's use him. Let's fuck over him. He a good nigga. Everybody, he a good nigga, man. That's a good nigga. That's Charlie good nigga. Man, the kids love him. So why fuck over the good? This is what I'm saying. I see you niggas for who you are now. I been saw it, but I chose to ignore it. That's why I had to pay. At that point in time, that's why I had to pay, and I had to go through that humiliation. Because I chose to turn a blind eye instead of doing what I do now. And that's talk against that shit. Because I know it's wrong. See, that's what decides a man and a motherfucking boy. See, a boy, he gonna turn a blind eye. A man, he gonna stand on that shit. Because who the fuck do we fear? God, right? You don't fear none of y'all. You fear God. So he gonna stand on that shit. Believe that. Now that's the business y'all niggas need to be standing on. Instead of this corny, goofy ass shit that y'all call y'all selves standing on. And then don't even stand, because you'll tell on a nigga. You will. You a straight rat on that nigga.
It's not probable. It's probably not going to happen. So I'll tell you another stat. Okay, so big banks are investing in things like cat food, wine, because 50% of women are projected to be single and childless over 30. So that means all the girls in this room, half of us will never have kids. And it's also like if you don't get married by 35, your odds of getting married and having a long, stable relationship ever it's very low.
If you're not familiar with these guys and gals, of course, they're more conservative, right-leaning hosts, and they like to bring up people with different mindsets or ideals and discuss those, and it usually ends up in failure.
According to society, we would regret not having children at the end of our lives because life is so happy and blessed. I recently came across this on how their own families perceive them as a burden. There are now the top 5 things that people regret most when they die.
Guys, 45% of women will be single and not want children by the year 2030. What the hell is going on? The article blames people getting busy with their careers, but I don't really buy that. What do you guys think?
The declining populations in the East are another reason that contributes to women not having children globally. I finally realized that China's...
See, them Asian women, they did that shit that y'all black women call yourselves trying to do right now, like that 4B movement. Yeah, that shit started over in Korea, but it only started with a small group of bitches, and it fucked up. It was like letting the Asian carp into our motherfucking fresh water supply. It disrupted the whole ecosystem. The Asian carp bitch and her mentality. It disrupted the whole ecosystem over here. Y'all women talking about y'all want to do some 4B shit. Well, okay, do the 4B shit if you want to. Y'all gonna be crying just like them Korean hoes is right now. Begging some motherfuckers to come over there and fuck them. Get them pregnant. Yeah. But it's over in Asia where it's a low percentage, where the population is going down. It's a high-ass percentage of motherfucking STDs and shit. People over there now just fucking trying to make babies. Can't make babies. They just over there just fucking anything. Anything. They trying to catch a foreigner to come through that bitch so that they can break the generational curse that has been casted upon them for all of their evil deeds and shit that they did. Dead serious. But y'all don't look at life in the world through those lenses. Y'all looking through some motherfucking Stevie Wonder glasses. For real. Y'all not looking at life through reality's fucking lenses. You're not. Y'all attaching yourselves to shit, man, that ain't got nothing to do with you black folk, black woman. This shit, man, between them white girls and them Asians and shit, man, this shit ain't got nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Miss 60% of the motherfucking population. Nothing to do with you. Why are you letting the bottom feeders tell you what the fuck to eat? Why are you letting the bottom feeders tell you how to fucking live? Why? Catfishes, man. Y'all straight catfishes. Some catfishes is pretty. Then a motherfucker, they beautiful, man. Like I seen a blue catfish up out that goddamn, out that salt water. You know, the ones that be on that little, that cusp where the salt water and fresh water combine at. Man, them some pretty motherfuckers. Yeah, they pretty as fuck.
Of restricting the number of children a couple can have been what's causing the country's population growth problems. The current state of the dating environment is not promising. Here's an inside look at the life of a single childless woman living it up.
You know what's smart? Dinner on autopilot. Eat smart.
Lazy bitch shit.
Before we start this episode,
Get your
here's
ass
a
in
quick
that
preview
kitchen.
of what's coming. Ready to take charge of your
Get
finances
online.
and master the art of money?
Living it up.
Get online and go look up some recipes, bitch, instead of looking up drama and toxic shit, bullshit. Why don't you get online and find you some recipes to cook for your family and your man? For real. Do the cooking with Kaya type shit. Yeah, bitch. You want to be on the internet, Should at least have a purpose, Kaya. Look, meals for your man when he come home so you can keep a man. See, look, Kaya got it. She know how to keep her a man. She paid attention to her mama and yeah, she paid attention like a motherfucker to her mama and grandmama and aunties and yeah, look, Kaya, she motherfucker cooking like a motherfucker. She know how to keep her man. And she know how to stay sexy. That means stay the fuck away from y'all hating ass bitches. Yeah, she know how to stay sexy and looking good for her man and all her viewers. And then her purpose is to motherfucker teach you hoes a fucking gift that might just keep you alive a little bit longer and a little bit happier. It's called keeping your man around. Yeah, man. All you bitches, man, that be out here doing that exotic cleaning and shit, bitch, why don't y'all put it on YouTube? Yeah, just don't take all your clothes off, ho. Just put it on YouTube. Put it on these streaming platforms and shit like that. Get you some money like Lil Kaya. Yeah. But I don't think they gonna let y'all do it. They might. See, I just threw a bitch alley-oop. I ain't throw no woman one. I threw a bitch alley-oop. Get you off them streets.
Of course, my apartment's always in Volkswagen. I'm a single child-free woman. Of course, I blow all my paycheck on designer handbags here. Does this team bag look good to you, or does it look at you? Oh, Sarah fell off my team bag. I'm a single child-free woman. Of course, I get to go on luxurious and lavish vacations. Let's see how much the IRS took out of my tax return this year. Oh. Looks like I'm not going on vacation again this year either.
Whenever you hear of pregnancy nowadays, it seems like it's such a bad thing and you're losing all of your freedom. It's never actually a good thing. And I know that from personal experience, from when I've had friends who have perhaps had a pregnancy scare. You know, even the wording, it's described as a pregnancy scare. No one is ever happy that a new life is entering the planet. It's just constantly demonized and people are really scared of it. No one sees...
Bring life into this world. And most of these people are so useless and immature, they can't handle it.
I question, why have I been single for almost 3 years? And then I'm quickly reminded when I left swipe a guy on Hinge just because I don't like his shorts.
The amount of options are just like...
You heard that vain ass superficial shit? She left a motherfucker on the Hinge because she didn't like his shorts. So I just like that balloon pop shit. That's some stupid shit to me. It is, man. Like y'all bitches gonna fuck up with a good nigga because you don't like how he look, or he ain't tall enough, or man, come on. No, fuck on, man. I understand you got your preferences, but goddamn, bitch, you can't have it all. How you gonna have it all? And y'all outnumber us worldwide, statewide, nationwide. Y'all outnumber us. How the fuck you gonna have it all? Every one of y'all want it all. Every one of y'all was promised it all. By who? Your parents. Whatever. If daddy was around, he promised it. If mama was there, well, mama had to be around. She damn sure enough told you that you deserve what you deserve. What you deserve. But mama ain't even got what she deserve yet. Well, really she is. The universe giving that bitch just what she deserved. Nothing at all. No favor, no love, no respect, no dignity, no honor, no nothing. Y'all need to really start paying attention to these things. Stop thinking so immature. Stop acting so immature. Because if you over the age of fucking 25 years old, immaturity shouldn't even be in your vocabulary right now. Nah, man, it's about adulting. Growing the fuck up. The only time you get to go back and regress is when you have children. Because you get that moment in time to go back to your childhood. Straight up. And if something was done that wasn't right, now is your chance to make it right and do the right thing. Show the kids the right way. Your responsibility. Like he said, it's a great responsibility to bring children into the world. Great responsibility. For real. A lot of y'all motherfuckers, man, y'all really need to get up off of that shit that y'all be on. Because it's destroying y'all. It's destroying y'all and it's making a cleanup job even harder for people like myself. And the rest of the motherfucking 141,000. Yeah. Straight up, man. Y'all really don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all out here living for vanity. Y'all living for approval. Who's successful? Who ain't? Is that motherfucker begging you for anything? Is he asking you for anything? He ain't? Then what the fuck is your problem with them? With that person? He ain't gotta live like no motherfucking body. If that's how he chooses to live his life, to let him live like that. Just cause you want him to do better don't mean that they gotta do better. Maybe he doing the best that he can do in his motherfucking, that how God designed him. Y'all motherfuckers always wanna try and push the limits to some shit. Always, man. Until again, like I say, consequences come back. And when them consequences come back, don't nobody want to deal with it. Don't nobody want to deal with it. I appreciate y'all for coming through. You know, thank you very much for everybody who came in here and was presentable, you know, respectful. From now on, for all the like-minded people, if you come on the platform and you see this riffraff, you see me getting in at these bitch-made ass niggas in these comments, and you want to be an administrator, just let me know and I'll go ahead and I'll make you an administrator and we can get them niggas to fuck on up out of here so we can continue with the lesson. For real, because these are lessons that will help you. They will help you once you take heed. This is a channel of common sense. This is a platform of building. This is a platform of each one teach one. This ain't no platform for a motherfucker to be coming over here with that bullshit, man. Especially so early in the morning. For real, man. So again, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Y'all know we in the midst of moving this week, so I might be back on before the move, or I might not. It all depends on how I feel. I'm still packing up, getting some shit in order, you know, so y'all just stay tuned, man. Share these videos. Straight up, man. Subscribe to my motherfucking platform. Y'all see I ain't got nothing but 102 goddamn subscribers. Come on, man. I got motherfucking live videos. I got music. I got all kind of shit. I got playlists over on that motherfucker to let you know what I'm into. Dead serious. It lets you know what I'm into. So, man, yeah. Share, like, motherfucking subscribe to my platform. Straight up, man. Y'all keep it real with me. I'ma stay keeping it real with y'all at all times, man. Love y'all. Be safe out here.